I think it was probably the really long logo that first got my attention, you know, because like Jews and Christians, they don't have a logo. They got like Temple Adonai or St. Paul's Church. But I guess, you know, you probably need a mnemonic device with the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints. It's hard to remember for some people. And then, of course, there was that TV commercial, you know, with the kids playing stickball and like the old man coming out, "Who broke my window? He'll have to pay."
Who broke my window?
Telling the truth isn't gonna be easy.
And then the little kid, you know, Alfonso from Silver Spoons, he's like, "I broke your window." And he's like, "I told the truth." And I always thought that was really fascinating because, you know, he's Afro-American, or at least part Afro, and he's telling the truth. My name is Elijah Josiah Young, and I'm a stay-at-home daddy. This is our nanny, Erin. She's here to help us get the kids ready for school and get them fed, and she picks them up after school and takes care of them and puts them in bed and everything. You know, just all the stuff that you need as a parent. Give me a little extra time so I can work on my studies, Mormonism. She's secular. We're working on a save. No point in hiring someone who's good to go, you know. You want some applesauce? Erin, would you please get her some more applesauce? She's asking for it nicely. You know, a lot of people look at us and they think like, oh, they're just these creepy white bread and possibly nice freaks from Utah, but that's like saying there are more black pro basketball players or, you know, Chinese people play mahjong. It's a stereotype. We're all different kinds of people. My wife, for example, when I met her, she told me she was part Cherokee. And I mean, if you look at her, you could actually believe it because she's got the, you know, the chocolate eyes and she's from the South. My youngest, when she gets real dirty, we joke that she's from the third world. She really looks quite ethnic. Sometimes I wonder where she came from. I think that we might have had a Peruvian mailman or something. So, you know, not your typical Mormon family, are we? Oh, here's a good one. This is us in Mexico. Oop, pardon the swimwear. Leading the good, clean Mormon life isn't always easy. I'm a man. I have desires. I like to drive past secular universities and look at the young women there, you know, the hot babes there as well, just like everybody else. And I'm a dad with kids. So being pervy it's part of being a Mormon too, just like it is, you know, part of being in mainstream culture. I always like those sweatpants that say juicy along the backside. Really gets one wondering, you know. All within the framework of faith, of course. Fantasy in the framework of faith, we say. You know, one of the criticisms of Mormonism, aside from the fact that we're creepy and that we spend way too much time dissolving to the two black people in the choir during the televised Christmas concerts of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, is that Joseph Smith founded this religion sort of upon a myth. I like to call him Joe myself because he's a regular guy, just like you and me and Mitt. You know, one of those criticisms is that Joseph Smith founded this hoax religion on the basis of these golden plates that he was able to translate, even though were written in an ancient dead language, non-existent dead language called Reformed Egyptian. And he translated them by holding up these, what he called seer stones, rocks that he held over his eyes, but sort of pressed against his hat, I guess. And he actually used them previously, unsuccessfully, but previously used them to try to find pirate treasure. I forget where I was going with that, but I guess my point was that, that believing is seeing. You know, a lot of people think that you have to see to believe, but once you start believing that golden boxer shorts are actually really super awesome, and that Mitt Romney's as cool as LeBron James, or that dealing with PMS from multiple wives is easier when you're in the faith, you know, that blacks choose to be Mormons, that you can translate documents with rocks pressed against your eye sockets over your pioneer cap, well, then you begin to understand. And when you understand, you can see. That's what believing has done for me. My name's Elijah Josiah Young. I am a husband and father. Two beautiful girls, one ethnic one, and one more traditional Mormonish one. I consider myself a little funky. I like secular music. I'm a fan of the martial arts. Bruce Lee was Mormon. I love adventure. I struggle with desire, just like most normal, I would say, dads. I love porn. What else? I enjoy eating out. I enjoy French kissing. And I am a Mormon.